Good morning, everyone. This is Shyam, Assistant Professor in Civil Department, Chevron Engineering College, subject Geotechnical Engineering 1, on topic permeability problems. Write the problem. Compute the maximum capillary tension for a tube 0.05 mm in diameter. So here we find out the capillary tension. Give the diameter tube is 0.05 mm. So write the solution. The maximum capillary height at 4 centigrade in 6.3 equation from previous class. So maximum capillary height is 4 centimeters. Then equation is HC is for maximum equal to 0.3084 divided by D. Here D is diameter is the 0.005. So formula 0.3084 divided by 0.005 that equals 61.7 centimeter. That equal convert into meter 0.617 meters. Then finally capillary tension SC maximum into gamma W. Gamma W is the unit weight of water 9.81. So SC maximum capillary height 0.617 into unit weight of water 9.81. That equal to 6.05 kilonewton per cubic meter. So write the next problem. Compute the height of capillary rise in soil whose D10 is 0.1 mm and voids ratio is 0.60. So here soil diameter is D10 and is 0.1 mm. Here and also void ratio is 0.60. Let the average size of void be d mm. Volume of each sphere of solids may be assumed proportional to d10 cube. Since the void ratio is 0.6, the volume of void space corresponding to the unit volume of solids will be proportional to 0.60 d10 cubic meter. But volume of each void space is also proportional to d cube. Hence d cube equal to 0.60 into d 10 cube. Then d equals 0.60 power 1 by 3 into d 10, that equals 0.60 into whole power 1 by 3 equal value is the 0.845 into d10 value. Here d10 value is the 0.1. Substitute that equal to 0.845 into 0.1 multiply. Then final value is 0.0845. That equals 0.00845 centimeters. Now HC equal to capital height 0.3084 divided by D centimeters at 4 centigrade. Then 0.3084 divided by D value is the 0. Substitute in D value 0.00845. That equal to 36.5 centimeters cube. It is the height of the capillary rise in soil. Write the next problem also. When water at 20 degrees centigrade is added to the fine sand and to silt, A difference in capillary rise of 25 centimeters is observed between the two soils. If the capillary rise in fine sand is 25 centimeters, calculate the difference in size of voids of the two soils using suffix 1 for sand and 2 for silt. So 1 is the sand and 2 is the silt in capillary heights. So first one SC1 equal 25 centimeters and H2C2 is the 25 plus 25 that equal 50. Here capillary rise in 25 centimeters observed between two soils. Capillary fine soil is 25. So one is the sand 25 and the silt is the 1 plus 1. 25 plus 25 that is the 50 centimeters silt. Now D1 equal to that formula is 0.2975 divided by HC1. HC1 is the 25 centimeters substituting equation. So 0.2975 divided by 25 that equals 0.0119 centimeters and T2 is the 0.2975 divided by HC2. HC2 value in equation 2 substitute and 0.2975 divided by 50 that equals 0.00595 centimeters. It is the D2. So you find out the difference of the size of voids in two sides. Then therefore size of voids is equal to D1 minus D2. Here we calculate the D1 value is the 0.0119 and D2 is the 0.00595. So D1 minus D2. So both values substituted in D1 and D2. So 0.0119 minus 0.00595 that equals 0.00595. It is the difference of the size of the voids. Next, write the another problem. The capillary rise in soil A with D10 cube equal to 0.06 mm is 60 centimeters and estimate the capillary rise D10 cube equal 0.1 mm, assuming the same voids ratio in the both of soils. Write the solution and given data. D10 cube equal 0.06 is 60 centimeters and at B soil D10 cube is the 0.1. Let the solution, let the size of voids D be the Vs proportional to the D10 cube that equal to Vb equal to E into Vs. But Vb is proportional to the D cube. Therefore, E equal to D by D10 whole power cube. For soil A, here soil A is that 0.06 mm in 60 centimeters. D equal to formula at 4 centigrade soil capillary rise 0.3084 divided by HC that equal to 0.3084 divided by HC value is the 60 centimeters that equal to 5.14 into 10 power minus 3 mm. Substituting in equation 1 we get E equal to D power D by D10 into whole power 3 then D value 5.14 into 10 power minus 2 divided by 0.06 It is the whole power 3 that equals 0.629. It is the eval void ratio. Now for the soils, B D equal D power 1 by 3 D equal D10 equal 0.629 into 1.3. So D10 at soil be 0.1. Substitute. Then finally 0.857 into 0.1. That equals 0.0857 mm. It's converted into centimeters. So here also it is the centimeter value. And alternately, since White's ratio for both soils is equal, we get equation 1 d by d10 A soil and d by d10 B soil. dB equal to d by d10 A soil into d10 B equal to 5.14 into 10 power minus 2 divided by 0.06 into d10 at B soil is 0.1 and d10 at A value is 0.06. It is the 0.06 that equals 0.0857 mm and it's converted into centimeters 0.00857 centimeters. Hence, height of capillary is at B 0.3084 divided by D value. D value is the 0.085 that equal to 36 centimeters capillary height of that B soil. Next, write the another problem. A glass vessel is filled with the water as shown in figure. A fully developed meniscus has formed in small hole of diameter d1 equal to 0.02 centimeters. In the wall of the vessel, another hole is diameter d2 exists in the lower wall. What is the greatest wall which d2 may be have? If d1 equal to d2, find the contact angle in the lower hole. So here find out a see the figure in difference diameters d1 and d2. Thus the upper hole can be supported at a height 15.42 centimeters. HC2 equal to height of the capillary rise 15.42. Here in this figure, the capillary height supported to the both holes will be opposite directions. The algebraic sum of heights water supported to them equal to the 9 centimeters. That is Hc1 minus Hc2 equal to 9. So diameter and second diameter height is 9 centimeters. So then we will calculate the Hc1. So Hc2 equal to Hc1 minus 9. It is equation 1 and Hc2 equal to at 4 centigrade 0.3084 divided by 0.02. It is diameter d2 that equal to 15.42 centimeters when alpha equal to 0. Next, the upper hole of the support height is 15.4. Then we calculated the H2 from equation 1. H2 equal to H1 minus 9. 15.42 minus 9 that equals 6.42 centimeters. For full meniscus to be developed in the lower hole, D2 equals 0.3084 divided by 6.42. That equal to 0.048 centimeters. This is the maximum wall of D2. If D2 is the increased, H2 will be decreased. The corresponding value of H2 equal to 9 plus H2, Hc2. will be also decreased to the full meniscus will be formed the upper hole. Okay, clear? Here calculated the H1 and H2 and diameter D2. And next, D1 equal D2 equal 0.02 centimeters for the for full meniscus developed in the upper hole. HC2 equal to we calculate 15.42 and HC2 equal 6.42 centimeters. Then we will HC2 equal 6.4. Then 0.3084 into cos alpha D2. Cos alpha 2 equal to HC2 into D2 divided by 0.3084. HC2 value is the 6.42 into 0.02 divided by 0.3084. That equal to cos alpha 2 equal to 0.416. Then finally cos alpha from calculated alpha value. So alpha 2 equal to cos inverse of 0.416, that equal to alpha value 65.4 degrees. Here the diameter of the lower hole can be still be reduced as reduction in diameter takes place. Alpha 2 will be go on increasing when alpha 2 tends to reach 90 degrees value. D2 tends to reach zero value, making the hole infinitely small. Clearly, any doubt in this problem? Thank you for all.